Hi, my name is Kyle Scoresby. I'm a divorce and family law attorney. One of the common questions I get when a person comes in for a divorce consultation is they're worried that their spouse is going to drain the bank accounts, sell off assets, and they want to see if they can freeze the accounts. That's always the term they use for some reason. How can I freeze the bank accounts? Well, in any Arizona divorce case, there's a court order that automatically goes into effect at the beginning of the case, and it's called the preliminary injunction. It does prohibit either party from transferring assets. Like, you can't just drain a bank account and go, hide it somewhere once you've been served with a divorce case. The preliminary injunction prohibits that. What's kind of difficult for people to understand is the preliminary injunction is only a court order to the husband and the wife. So it prohibits the parties from transferring assets. It's not a court order that prohibits third parties from doing anything. So a preliminary injunction, the bank is not a party to it. So the preliminary injunction does not order the bank not to transfer assets. A person can still go down to the bank and take money out of the bank. They can transfer money from one account to another. There's nothing that prohibits them from doing that from a banking perspective, but they are prohibited from doing that under the preliminary injunction and could possibly be held in contempt of court if they take that action in violation of the injunction. Now, one thing we can and do sometimes try to accomplish using the preliminary injunction, we can send a letter to banks and other financial institutions and notify them, hey, there's an Arizona case that's that's been filed, it's in process. This will notify you that there's a preliminary injunction that's in effect between the parties that prohibits either one of them from transferring assets. Very, very often when we do that, the bank, even though it's not a party to the preliminary injunction, it's not court ordered and prohibited from transferring assets, oftentimes the bank, just in order to avoid any possible liability, will put a freeze on that account and prevent either party from draining that account until they get word from the other party that they agree or from the court that it's okay to do so.